What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? In this week's Q&A, one of the questions I'll be answering is from Sergio, who asks, how come do I feel my arms give up before other muscle groups? So for example, he wonders, why doesn't he feel his chest more during push-ups? Why doesn't he feel his back more during pull-ups? So this is a good question, especially for beginners. And let's start with some basic physiology. So the way your body parts are represented in your brain are you can see a pretty good example of this with the homunculus. This is basically an image, I'll put it right here, where you can see how your brain, the parts of your body are physically represented in your brain, and you can see that your arm up there is so much bigger because it's so much more neurologically innervated. You have so much more nerves, and your hands are so much more sensitive, and you use them because basically you use them so much more than other parts of your body. So it makes sense to unintentionally put a lot more focus on your arms. Now, from an evolutionary standpoint, this wouldn't make that much sense, right? Because you would want to be more efficient with bigger muscles in order to use your body more efficiently in the wild and survive. And so I think that previous generations that were a lot more physically active and even our older ancient ancestors just developed the physical intelligence to use these muscles during their everyday lifestyle, because using their body was so much more essential back in those days that they just developed this physical intelligence to use these muscles more efficiently. Whereas in comparison to nowadays, we are so much more sedentary. Young generations don't really do a lot of things other than play video games. Of course that's not for everybody, but this is a pretty common picture. So because we have in a way taking a step backwards in our evolution, we've lost this intelligence to use our body as efficiently as we should. So one of the ways to pattern this problem is using mind-to-muscle connection tips. So for those of you who are new to mind-to-muscle connection tips, it's basically a way to use your focus and attention directed towards specific muscles and make them work more efficiently, make them contract more. So what I would recommend for you, Sergio, since you're a beginner, is to start applying mind-to-muscle connection tips on push-ups. Why push-ups? Well, it's basically the most basic elementary bodyweight exercise. You can do it anywhere, anytime, so you can practice it more often. And if you start with this, a simple exercise as push-ups, basically the principles are pretty similar, and you can learn to apply them for other exercises. So check out the video I did on mind-to-muscle connection for push-ups. And once you get pretty familiar with this one, once you feel that you've learned it pretty good, that you learned how to apply these principles, you can also start experimenting with other exercises. I also have a mind-to-muscle connection video for pull-ups. I'll link it above again. So slowly starting to use these techniques can help you rewire your body and make it work again more efficiently. I also have a playlist where I talk about all these, so check out the mind-to-muscle connection playlist as well. And that was it for all you beginners that feel that you're not getting enough activation. Do the same thing, start working, once of course you're done with learning the basic technique, because first of all you have to learn basic form in all exercises. After that you can start applying mind-to-muscle connection tips, start with push-ups, and move along. So that was all. I hope this video helps, and I'll next time keep on training.